friends, welcome to Zenobia's talk show. Today we have with us a commander of the Navy, Mr. Manish Tyagi. And funnily, what profession he's landed up in will surprise you all so much. Thank you, sir, for coming and being with us. Please share something about your childhood, how you got into the army, what made you tick, what was your guru, and how you landed up in this.
Okay, so I'm an engineer by education and profession, and I was commissioned in the Navy in the '89 and served 23 years before I quit in 2012. Yeah, so that's how it is. I always wanted to be in the armed forces as a kid, and probably somewhere deep down there was a funny bone which some of my friends identified, and they said that, you know, why don't you, one of my friends suggested sometime about three and a half years back, he said, why don't you try getting into this line, because because I'm also a corporate trainer and I use a lot of humor in my classroom assignments. They said, why don't you try getting into stand-up comedy, and here we are.
That's how you are, okay. And could you give our YouTube audience a tip on maybe in marriage how to keep it funny and going, or relationships how to keep it ticking, because boredom is the reason for all relationships, you know, spreading and going different ways. So if you give us 3 tips maybe on relationship, on work, being a corporate trainer, what should other millions of corporate trainers on the YouTube, what would be a good tip for them? A video, a person, a book, a guru, which way would you suggest?
Yeah, so I think, I don't know, I think we complicate things in relationships actually, and we try to, you know, read too much in between the lines, and unfortunately most of the time whatever we're trying to communicate to the partner, we don't do that. You know, I'm sorry, as a stand-up comic, we use a lot of humor, and we realize a lot of ladies would say something and mean something else. And that's where the man does not understand the sign, you know.
So every time they say there's no problem, it actually means
yeah, it's like, you know, you're given the indicator to turn right and you turn left, and there's an accident bound to happen. So, you know, so say what you feel like saying. And I think as far as relationships are concerned, I mean, I think I personally feel that one, if you are honest to your relationship and your foundations for the relationships are common.
On integrity.
No, like there could be 4, let's say we say there are 4 pillars to a relationship, which could be family, integrity. If both the partners have the same pillars, you could make some structural changes in the house, but the house won't fall down.
Please share the 4 pillars.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, I think, you know, like I say, there's the trust, respect, faith, understanding. 4 things which I feel: trust, respect, faith, and understanding. If you have those 4 things between 2 people, love will automatically come by. But if you want to survive only by love and you don't trust your partner, it's just going to fall apart. That's my take on life.
Wonderful. And tell us, which is the comedy that you've done which has touched you the most?
No, Touchwood, it's been a good journey. It's been uphill. Most of the shows have been...
Tell us about your shows, where you do it, what you do.
Yeah, so all the shows which we do shows in different... I've been performing in different parts of the country. I've performed down south, I've gone to east, I went to Ranchi, Calcutta, Jamshedpur, Bhubaneswar, all places. And the shows happen in auditoriums, they happen in different bars, pubs, restaurants, wherever people want to come and follow.
Weddings?
Yeah, I have done shows for weddings. So now, incidentally, what has happened is a lot of people have called me because I'm 50 and they feel that I fit into their scheme of, you know, in the private audience, in a private party, they say, okay, my husband's celebrating a 50th birthday. We need somebody who can come and, you know, crack up some naughty jokes, and, you know, life has become dull, like you said, relationships get boring. So they want somebody to pep up their, you know, life, and through humor, probably. So it works like that also, yeah.
Wow, nice. And tell me, suppose someone wanted to contact you, sir. How would they be able to contact you for a wedding, a show, maybe a Lions Club function, a Rotary, whatever they wanted? How would they contact you? Your email, if you have a Facebook page?
So I have an email ID which you could write to me at tyagiman@gmail.com, which is tyagiman@gmail.com. I also have a Twitter handle which is called the Naughty Commander, which is KNOTTY Commander, COMMANDR. And I said Naughty Commander because I do a lot of naughty stuff, and I was a commander in the Navy, so we made it like that. I have a Facebook page which is also called The Naughty Commander, and Facebook I'm known by Manish K. Tyagi. I've got a lot of YouTube videos. You could find me anywhere, right? Any of these places.
And Manish sir, maybe one small little humor for the audience. before we shoot? Something that really, a tip that would make them and their families laugh if they shared?
Yeah, so typically, like I say this, because if you look at it, whenever as Indians we meet somebody who's a Gora, somehow, somewhere deep down, our style of talking changes. You meet an American and you start saying, oh, right, you know what I mean? This is what I mean. So when I meet people like that who say, oh, all right, and I say, where did you study? He said, oh, I went to Hisar University. I said, that's a university in Haryana, right? And where did you get this, no? And I'm like, in a Hindi way, I say that, aapki zaban ko lakwa kab mar gaya? When did you get into the all right and all that? I was like, oh, I went to LA for 2 weeks. I said, oh, nice. Yeah, so, something like that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Navya.
sir,
Thank
for
you.
the lovely interview. For
Thank you.
more details, please contact Zenobia at zenobiakodaiji.co.in.
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.